Hi guys, it's Beth. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy you decided to join me today for a new video. I have been gone for a little while, I've had a bit of a break, but I am back today with a review of a really exciting custom content collection. This is the new CC pack from Harrie and Felixandre. They have already made loads of custom content. I'm sure you've heard of them before. So they've made quite a few, and this one is for the living room, which is probably one of the areas that I find I struggle for the most. I'm always struggling with like the in-game sofas and chairs and artwork, and there's loads of that in this pack. So I'm really excited to share this with you today. I did sign up for early access on Harrie's Patreon. It's $5 a month to get access to the custom content, and honestly, I use custom content so much in my builds that aren't on YouTube that I felt that it was only right to kind of support them or to sort of be a Patreon for Harrie. So that's how I got this early. I think it comes out in a week or two for public access, but I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. Yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. So I'm just going to go through and show you all of the items that come in this pack and put together maybe a couple of little areas of like how I would use these items. Yeah, let's get into it. I think we'll just start by like placing some of the items out and see how they look. So the first one that we have, I'm just going to go along in order of what they are here. So the first one that we have is this rocking chair, which I have seen on other people's channels, and it is so cute. It is really, really nice. I think it's so adorable. It's like exactly the kind of thing that I would have in a house. Little rocking chair. It gives me real, like I would say actually quite a lot of the stuff in this pack. It gives me quite like a Snowy Escape vibe. That's one of my favourite packs in terms of build buy, and I think this pack totally is similar to that. Just like this little furry blanket over the chair and everything is super cute. And if we go into the swatches, we have like a white, that's nice, like a white with a darker one, and then we have like the usual like greens. I will say you'll notice if you've ever looked at their CC before, that when these guys do a collaboration, they usually use a similar color palette, which is awesome because it means that if you have multiple items from them of their CC, you'll be able to mix and match. Yeah, some that have the white blanket, some that have like a grey, and then some that have like dark legs. Pink's really cute. So yeah, this is super cute. Then we have the marble accent chair, which is like very sculptural, I guess. Like this can be like quite good outside. Or like maybe in a hallway or something. I think as like a everyday living chair, probably a little bit uncomfy, but super cute. And like, look at these marble textures. Oh, and then we have like maybe more of like a sort of concrete type. I will say like the textures that they use are amazing, and it's the same with like the wood textures. Sometimes we all know that the matching wood tones and the wood textures of EA build by can be a little bit questionable, but these guys get it right every time. The textures and stuff of these are just like unbelievable. So that's the marble accent chair, and then we have this little so this is called the Bellini Chair. Now I will say this stuff's not cheap. I kind of don't mind that because it looks expensive. So we have this little, so it almost looks like inflatable furniture. Like I don't really know how else to describe it. It has these little like jump rope things that are like holding the back on. It's very like, I would say these are both quite, yeah, like artistic, sculptural, like wouldn't really look out of place in an art gallery, I guess. And again, you can see this has loads of swatches, which is just awesome. Like that coral color is so cool. I'm a sucker for like the sort of teal and like the green. That's really nice. And then we have some more like chairs here, but I'm actually going to jump along and look at the rest of the stuff that's in this set just so you can see it together. So then we have the 3-seater, we have the 2-seater, and I've run out of money. And we have the ottoman, which is really cute, and you could definitely do quite a lot with that. You could have it as like a little, you know, armchair, kind of like a chaise lounge kind of thing. Yeah, that's like adorable. You could do some really cool, I think that kind of furniture would look awesome in maybe like a loft or like a kind of industrial build. You could make that look really awesome, I think. But yeah, so that is kind of those sets. And then we have the desk chair, which is really cute. And that comes in, sorry, my reshade's like totally messing up. That comes in like loads of these colors. Again, like I love that you get the swatches that change, like the legs changed and the back changes. So you can really have like so many different combinations. You're not just stuck with like the same color of legs. Like that pink is so cute. And then we have Wooden Chair, which again, like this and this are both giving me real like Snowy Escape kind of vibes. And again, swatches for this one, like a few, some less, but I guess this is meant to be a bit more of like a minimalistic, like the Wooden Chair. I honestly like that original swatch the best, I think. So nice. And again, the wood textures are awesome on that. Then we have some desks. So this is a 2-tile desk. Again, like super industrial. Like I'm really getting this kind of like industrial, like artist's loft kind of like vibe from this stuff. And also like a bit like Scandinavian, which that kind of like Scandinavian rustic / industrial is totally my style, like in real life. So I'm really happy about that. The white top's nice. The black with the black legs is really cool. White with black legs. Again, like there's so many different combinations. And then they have the same but in a 3-tile option. And again, it'll have all the same swatches because they're good at making sure these things match. And then we have some more kind of like, I guess like just living room furniture. So a console table, which is really nice. Again, this like, it's quite chic, but then it has this more industrial touch with the clamps round that kind of are holding it together. And I have seen, we'll come back to this, but I have seen that these do have slots. So where quite often with like EA items, you would maybe be able to put something on top, but that would kind of be it. You can't really clutter inside the spaces. The only exception to that is probably the kitchen counters from Snowy Escape. They always make sure that all these things come with like tons of slots for decorating, so that's really cool. And then we have this little end table, which is so cute, and again, like kind of Snowy Escape vibes from that, I would say. I think that's really nice. Oh, and sorry, swatches for these. So these swatches match the swatches from the little wooden chair, from this chair. So that's kind of nice that they tie in. And the same swatches on this, which is cool. Then we have this like marble block end table, which obviously, as you would imagine, has the same swatches as the marble chair. Again, that would be really nice, I feel, maybe either like in a bathroom with like some towels or something on it, or like in a hallway with flowers on it maybe. And there's like loads that you could do with that. I think that's cool. And then we have a coffee table, which again matches like this little side table perfectly and is so cute. And I guess we'll have the same swatches, yeah. So again, I think the like rounded shapes and like the big chunky legs, like it looks like that's been cut out of like one piece of wood, and it's got proper wood textures on it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Anyway, I should write a love letter to them probably because it's so good. So then we have some plants, which we all love a plant. I'm still voting for a Sims 4 plant stuff pack at some point because we know we would all use it. So we have an Ikebana bowl, which is a new thing to me. So yeah, again, just to demonstrate, like here's a slot, here's a slot, here's a slot, here's a slot. Like on the top, there's all these slots. So this is just snapping. Even on this little table, normally you would have like one, but you could actually put like 2 things on here. Same with this one, there's 4 slots or maybe 5 on this. Like, oh, just amazing. We have this little bowl, which is like, yeah, just little flowers in a bowl, super cute. And we have different slots. So it looks like one of the bowl does change. I'm going to say it looks like just the leaves change, but actually the bowl does change as well. So nice. And then we have an Ikebana vase. So I don't know what if Ikebana is maybe the type of leaf or something. Maybe we should Google at some point. That is stunning, the way it leans over like that. And the glass texture is awesome. If any of you ever had the kitchen stuff pack, it came with loads of like wine glasses and everything, and they were like really nice as well. So that just changes that top piece, but the rest of it stays the same, which is cool. It's a glass one, so I guess there's not many options. Then we have this, which is something that really caught my eye because it's so different. And it is this, like, what do they call it? An ivy sculpture, but it's like, yeah, a sculpture but like a plant pot. That is so different. I've never seen anything like that, and I think it's like subtle enough that it doesn't look out of place in the game, but it's so pretty. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. And then we have a palm plant, which we know we all love. That is so nice, and the pot is so nice. And like, again, if you go into to sort of customize this, like the pot is in nice colors. I know we have similar plants to this in the base game, but it has this crazy like pattern on the pot, which just makes it, I always just use the same white one because it's the only one that actually goes with most builds. Like the green on that is just so nice. Even the blue, like, oh, gorgeous. This is just like, is this not, this is literally me dumping things down to show you, and it already looks so good put together. So that's the plants that we've got. I think that's all of the plants. And then we have some artwork. So I'm just going to use this like wall here to show you the artwork, I think. So we have this like smaller frame. And the options we have for this, if I remember rightly, there's some really cool options in this. So yeah, this is what I like. So we have like flowers in it, empty with no flowers. And then this one has the flowers like coming out. I don't know if you can really tell, but like it has the flowers like over like the border, like the matting and the frame. That one's really cool. Like these are just, and I love this. I actually saw this in another video and on the screenshots on Twitter, and I think I might try and recreate this in my house because I love that, like painting like out over the border and the frame and everything. I think this is beautiful. And then again, we have like the same. So we have these swatches, and then we have, I think, the same again. Yeah, but just a different coloured frame. Then we have Ornate Frame, which is really little, super cute. And again, maybe like slightly less, but see if you're just trying to fill like a small space, this is super handy to have just like a small frame like that. Then we have, oh, a leaning one. So we all love some leaning artwork, right? And what I'll actually do is I will put this over here so you can see. This is the leaning artwork, and we have a few less options on this one, but like that's really cool. And the frame changes, but also the artwork changes too, which makes it like really awesome. I like this. I'm really into this like line art at the moment. That's really nice. Again, they're just so like modern, but they don't look out of place. Like I do use like you know, like no CC gallery art, which is great because it means that things are obviously easier to download, but they do quite often have like English words, or they're just obviously not from the game, whereas this I don't think you would tell that it wasn't from the game. Then we have a dipped frame, which I've never seen anything like this before. But it's such a cool idea. Again, something I would totally do in real life. So it's like a photo frame, and then it's just been dunked in some paint, I guess. And then these ones are just like the whole frame. It's so unique. Again, like not only is that so clever to think of, but then actually executing that, amazing. Just amazing. And then we have this, which is like sort of sculptural, like 3D art, which I really like. Oh, like these solid colours. That's amazing. And like the wood, that's stunning as well. Oh yeah, I'm like such, oh, that's nice. Like the sort of two-toned one. Yeah, that's awesome. So again, more artwork. Again, these things are not cheap. So that sculptural one is 2,500 simoleons. The dipped one's 1,500. This one's 1,350. So like they're not cheap, but again, awesome. And then we have this like 3D wall art, which looks amazing and just comes in loads of different colours. And I like that some have a different coloured frame, and then some have like the frame painted in the same colour as the artwork, which really makes it like stand out. I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, I like that a lot. And then we have a mirror, which if you can see has kind of like a pattern on it, like almost like a smoky effect on it, which is really different. So yeah, so that one you can see it a lot more. And then that one looks like it's clear. Yeah, so you have a few different options, which is really nice. I feel like you can never get enough mirrors. So I think that's like the wall art, which is really nice. I'll actually move these over so we can see them all kind of together. I'm feeling that a lot. And then we have some like decor items. So we have got this little sunny spot because I'm liking it over here. We have got a decorative bowl, which is really cute and comes in just a couple of swatches, but nice swatches. The white one's nice, I like that. And we have Origami Crane, which is so nice. Again, I think that would look awesome on top of this marble table. Like really modern. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. That's really nice. Then we have a Monolithic Sculpture. Which, yeah, it does snap, which is good. Which is kind of like, yeah, just like a big sculpture thing. Different colours though, which is nice. It's kind of like an ombre. Then we have a remote control, which I think is so cute. I'm sure there's probably a remote in debug, but I don't know if you can actually place it like where you want to. Again, this table has so many slots, which makes me so happy. So we have the remote control. We have a magazine, which has Bob pancakes on the front, which is so funny. Look at Bob on like the front of GQ. Love it. And then we have a few different like covers. Yeah, I love that. Bella. We'll give it back to Bob. So that's really cool. Little magazine. I feel like that's such a nice little like coffee table decorative item. We have a stacking box. So this looks like a shoe box to me. But again, what I love is that they stack. Oh, again, I've said it before and I'll say it again, that custom content creators are single-handedly saving The Sims 4. Even having that, say if you made like a walk-in wardrobe and you could just have like loads of these shoe boxes stacked up everywhere. And then you can have them side on. Oh, I'm such a fan. And you have them in different colours. That is awesome. And then also these ones all change together. Oh, yeah, I love it. So cool. Such a nice little like clutter item. Then we have a Ghana book, which has like different patterns, which are all so colourful and amazing. Love that. Then we have the tiny object tray. Okay, so these trays are like the thing that I am most excited about in this pack from watching other videos. So we have like a little like coffee table tray for like your keys, which is that not like just the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? I think that is adorable. And I actually don't know what swatches it comes in. Oh, the swatches change what's in the tray. Oh my god. Oh my god. Losing my mind. So you can have like a different coloured tray. This one has like pencils in it. This one has a phone in it. Left your like phone lying there in the tray, which is so funny. I have like pencils again, keys, phones. That seems to be the three options. Keys like pens, and then your phone. It's so cute. Okay, I want the phone. I think that's adorable. But I want the wooden tray. Yeah. Oh, love it. Then you have the same tray, but it's empty, which means that you can like put stuff in it, like the remote, which fits perfectly. Oh my god, I love it. Ah! Obsessed with that. Absolutely obsessed. This is like the dream. Actual clutter that looks like realistic and not weird, which is really the goal. Then we have this tray, which obviously I've normally put on the coffee table, but my coffee table's getting a little bit full over there, so we're going to move. Which like this book would fit on, and it like snaps to the tray, which is so cool. We have like a stack of magazines with, again, Bob front and center on the magazine stack, which we love. We love to see it. And then we have a book stand, which is nice. I think that's the cover art for the kitchen stuff pack, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that image is really familiar. Yeah, and that's bathroom. That's tiny traveler. That's the garden one. Oh my god, this is so funny. And then just some like builds and stuff. Oh, I love it. That's so nice. That's just again such a nice like something you could really easily have in a living room, like as decoration. These are all such like believable items, I guess. And then a book series, which is really nice. Again, like if you could fill up like, I know there's bigger bookshelves coming, so I bet will be a good slot for them in there. That looks really nice. What swatches do we have of these? Just different colours. White's nice. Again, just like nice things to fill up shelves. I find like every shelf in my Sims house just has like candles and flowers on it because it's literally the only thing we have. And no one has that many candles in their house, not even me. Then we have coffee table book, which has Tom Ford on it. I think that's what I was meant to say. Which is so funny. I don't know what else it has. Dior, Prada. What that's meant to say. Love it. Love a coffee table book. Then we have Bookends. Oh, that's so nice. It's got like the same marble texture as the chair. Yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, this stuff is like, I'm literally freaking out over here about how nice this stuff is. Then we have a drinks tray, which is so gorgeous. Like this glass texture, this little cork stopper. It's like so like Scandinavian minimalist. It's just amazing. Again, the tray changes color, which is so nice. Just absolutely love this. Like this is just gorgeous. So pretty. What else do we have? Phone and keys, which again you could just have like scattered anywhere, or you could like put them in the little tray. Or you could have them in like in one of these little trays. I bet it probably snaps to one of these. Or maybe on top of the magazine. Like, oh my god, it's just the fact that things like stack like that is just amazing to me. Oh, then we have a leaning frame, which is gorgeous, and I think will be the same swatches as the other modern frame. Yeah, it is. We'll put my favourite one on. Where is it? Yes, love it. Love that. And then we have more books. You know, like slightly too big to go in here. I wonder if I sized them down. Oh, perfect. Yes, see, that looks so good in there. The floral book is so pretty. Oh, I'm obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. This stuff is stunning. And then we have, again, so much stuff. Like, we're still going. Can't believe how many items there are in these packs. I'm just gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to like put things. Maybe I'll get another coffee table to put stuff on because we're like totally running out of room here. So we have this coffee table tray. So this already has books in it, which I like. So this one is just a tray, and this one's coffee table tray. And again, when you change, this is so smart. So when you change the color swatches, like the stuff that's actually in the tray changes. So you have brown, white, dark brown, and like a black. And then you have books in a bowl, books in a bowl, and a remote. But that's just such a good idea to me that you can like mix and match. But then obviously as well, if you wanted to, like we have this bowl which is separate, but you could quite easily place that in here if you wanted to. It's so hard because I try and build without CC for YouTube because I don't want you guys to watch a whole build and then go to download it and then you can't get it. But as I said in my own gameplay, I use CC all the time because it's like just so much nicer than anything else. And then we have this little like framed picture, which is really cute. And again, this is going to be the same as the one on the wall. Yeah. Really nice. Love that. We have a ribbed vase, which looks so cool. It's clipping with my coffee table book, so apologies for that. But what else do we... Oh, the white's so nice. And the dark ones are so nice. You know what this reminds me of? I've been seeing a lot of people lately on Etsy and on Instagram and stuff making like loads of really nice candles, especially ones that kind of look like busts and like bodies and stuff, and this is really giving me like that like modern candle kind of vibe. I don't know why, but I just think that's so nice. I wonder if you can put stuff in there actually. We need to investigate. Oh, then we have a rug. Oh, and I can never get enough rugs. Oh, it's big as well, but like not overly big, like probably a 4x3 is probably like about the right size. What colour should we have of this? A white, and it's like a fluffy one. It's like the fluffy rug from Snowy Escape, but like that one's far too small. I have to size up every time. Oh, the patterns are nice. Oh, can you tell I'm like really getting carried away with this now? Green's cool. Oh, okay, beautiful. Then we have a fireplace that I can't afford, which is a good start. So nice. And again, I assume this is going to be the same as the other marble stuff. Yeah. You just get like a plain white as well. Again, like this sort of like more like concrete kind of finish on it, which I really like because marble's nice, but sometimes it doesn't really go. Oh, and the black, it's so cool. And we have a single candle. Oh, and there is slots. I was really hoping there was going to be slots. I don't really know what these are meant to be shaped like. They almost look like a little house. What do you think? I've seen candles like that, especially like in Scandinavia, like on holiday. Like when I was in Stockholm, I saw quite a lot of stuff like that in like gift shops, these little candles. So they're really nice. I don't know if they come in other swatches. Oh, they do. Oh, the swatches are so nice. There's even little things like you can see the candle's darker at the bottom where it hasn't burned down yet. That is so clever. And then they have it in white, like a big stack. Oh, look at that as like just a fire, just exactly like that. Like I think that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we only have 6 things left, but they're probably like 6 of the most exciting things. So we have these TVs. Now, these are TVs that you can buy in real life, and they are very, 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 very expensive. And I think you can get them in real life on like a little stand, so it looks like an easel. Basically, it looks like a painting, but it's a TV. So we have this one, which is the classic frame, so it's like a more old-fashioned frame. And then you can like obviously change what you want it to look like. Oh, like that's so nice. That one's nice. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you have this hanging on the wall. Like this is beautiful. Fireplace, little combo, stunning. Like super happy with that. However, this is also a TV. Like that is mind blowing to me. It does work as a TV. So I think I'm going to use this TV in every build, even though it might be like ridiculously expensive. I actually don't care. And then you have this one, which is like the more modern frame, which is probably the one that I would be more likely to go for. Like if you're telling me you walked into someone's house, you would never know that was a TV. So cool. And then last but not least in our little tour of this pack, I mean, look at all this stuff. It's so pretty. So then we have these 4 items, which are Danish shelves apparently. But we have a bookcase, which is awesome. Like look at this bookcase. It obviously matches the console unit like perfectly. And it's got books in it. It's got like rolls of like artwork and stuff in it. You can fit things in the slots, I imagine. Like, there's slots everywhere. This is like unbelievable. Like the amount of thought they've put into this. Sorry, I know I'm like going on and on about it, but I just cannot get over like how incredible this pack is. Like, I'm literally obsessed with it. Obsessed. The box fits in there and everything. Like, look at that. And so I imagine these will all have the same swatches because they're all the same kind of collection. And then we have this, which I'm going to put this here. I mean, look at the wood texture on here and like these little tiny handles that are like cut out. It's so minimalistic. And then you basically have like a centerpiece. You basically have like a left, a middle, and then like a right. But obviously you don't have to use them all. You could just use one. You could use like 3 of the same. But see if you're building like a big like entertainment unit or something. This looks so good. And then again, obviously there's all these slots to fill with whatever you want to put in here. The little trays fit. The books fit. Like the boxes fit. This thing fits. Like, oh yeah, I just have some clutter in my little shelving unit. Like, no big deal. This just looks so realistic. Like, no one's ever going to look at this and be like, well, that stuff doesn't go in there. It just looks like absolutely perfect. I love it. Even this guy fits in here. What else could we put in? I'm like, literally, there's so many things to do. I'm like, I don't even know what to put in the what to put in the spaces. And this is like incredible. I'm absolutely obsessed with these units. Like, absolutely obsessed. And like, it comes in so many colors. Like, the white is stunning. The grey, these dark, like, oh, this dark brown is amazing. The black. Look how much this stuff pops from the black. Like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. And this door, by the way, if you're wondering, I think the windows are base game, but this door is from the bathroom collection. They did a big set of like windows and doors that came with the bathroom collection. It just looks like, look at this, like looking out of this view with these like doors. So yeah, if you haven't downloaded their other stuff yet, then I would highly recommend doing so. If you have that other stuff and you're really keen to get your hands on this pack after having watched this video, then if you can, then go and support Harrie and Felixandre. Go and pay for early access. These guys, you know, create this stuff basically out the goodness of their heart for us. I like wouldn't play the game if I didn't have half of their custom content. It really does make it so much more enjoyable for me to decorate and play. And, you know, they're doing it in their own time. They don't get paid. They should work for EA, but that's a whole other issue. And, you know, so if you can, I know it's a privilege. I am very lucky to be able to afford to pay for things like that. But if you can and you want to get the stuff, I will leave all the links in the description box below for where you can find the downloads, for their Twitter, Tumblr, that kind of stuff, so you can see pictures. And yeah, just go and have a look and check it out. And if you want to get your hands on it, then, you know, do so. I think, as I said, it comes out for free for public access in a week or 2. I'll leave, again, the date and stuff in the description. But yeah, go and have a look and treat yourself if you can to this stuff. And if you are on console, I can only apologise. I know it's so frustrating to see this kind of stuff and not be able to get it. I play on console sometimes at my boyfriend's house, and I'm always really missing my mods and my CC, so I do feel for you, and hopefully, you know, we got the gallery eventually. Maybe one day we'll be able to do mods, but yeah, I do apologise if you can't access this stuff, but I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry I was gone for so long. Hopefully I will not be gone as long before the next video, but I really appreciate your support and kind of hanging around while I've been gone. As always, if you have any comments or suggestions or anything, feel free to leave them in a comment. If there's anything you want to see me do next, then let me know. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!